Hi everyone, it's the 2nd of May and I'm back with the weekend video. So how we start is as usual, the S&P 500. Now the bounce off the green support, as you can see here, that was really good. So this here, this breakout first and then back test, and then here another back test, and it keeps on going. Now we zoom in. The current action is a nice triangle, but of course it's not a triangle. Let's put it this way. This is a horizontal support, and this is an overhead resistance with 1, 2, 3, 4 touches. So we'll see if it gets taken out, and if it does get taken out, I expect another high. Possibly it will get stuck a little bit here. So if we do like if it wants to do a kind of a rectangle, then I would be expecting something like this. So pushing higher, come back down, and then rallying to new highs. Of course, if this blue support breaks, then the next target would be clearly the green support again. But you can see that the previous touches on the green support had held. So and I'm expecting the blue resistance to be broken probably on Monday or even overnight, and then a new high. Here Dow, let's have a look at the long term. This is the green support rail all the way from last year March low, and that is the line in the sand. So that as long as this support holds, the support rail holds, then I would be inclined to buy the dips still. And the current action is very much kind of a triangle. You can see here 4 touches on the red top band, and then 1, 2, 3 touches on the golden bottom band. Okay, so this in itself is a rectangle. Like you can see, this was a double support. We can delete this blue support now. So what we have here is a possible break to the upside at the next touch. So if the red top band breaks to the upside, then I would expect obviously a run to the golden top band, which would be a speculative resistance for a pullback. But clearly the red top band's break would be quite bullish, and it would be a continuation and a new all-time high. Nasdaq is kind of stalled so far. It hasn't done anything last week, but you can see the green internal support had held, and the green top band is still the target. So if we get a move to the green top band, and then from there on another pullback, and then really push higher, the purple channel is the one to watch. Okay, so the purple channel is what we have with 2 touches at the bottom and 2 touches at its top. So as long as the purple channel holds, there is also a possibility to eventually smash the green top band and get to 14,500. And Russell had obviously, it has been quite bullish breakouts, but so far it hasn't really followed through. So it followed through after the golden resistance break. So you can see 3 touches on the golden support, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Even this one was kind of a news-induced pullback, and it went back in below the golden support, but it was obviously very much news-induced by the Federal Reserve Chairman's speech. And then from there on it pushed, and then the red resistance was broken. So what it currently is doing is back testing that red broken resistance. So I'm inclined to think there will be more upside, and there will be a new all-time high over 2,370, or even get to 2,400. So that's basically the level I would be looking. And to be honest, I mean, if this support holds, then it should really rally starting overnight and Monday. FTSE here is moving within the red channel. That's not a problem, because here 2 touches on the top and 2 touches on its bottom bands. And the break of the purple resistance has been very bullish. It was back tested, so everything looks still bullish on FTSE. The box, there was a tiny box here. You can see here this was a rectangle, and its breakout we bought, back test, and it's still holding with the help of, I believe, the blue rail. Clearly the golden rail maybe become a resistance, we don't know yet. So if it gets to the top, like this here, and then pull back and then really move higher, that would be a very nice. So if it does something like this, like this, and then come back and then run, that would be a very, very good bullish breakout. And let's have a look at DAX. DAX is dangerously close to the green. I mean, it's not a support yet. I wouldn't call it a support yet because it needs the third touch and bounce off that green support, off that green line, for me to call it a support. But all in all, it is extremely bullish, and the reason is the broken red resistance rail. That was, you can see here, this is the level where it kind of broke out, and this is the green veg. That's a long-term channel, but you can see here this red resistance is breakout. You can see here 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 5th touch broke that red resistance all the way from 2000. So it's a very long-term bullish breakout, and it's still pushing higher. Any pullback towards the red broken resistance would be around 15,000, and I would expect a bounce off that. So it's still looking very bullish to me. Short term, we may be having this golden rectangle, and this rectangle's breakout direction would probably dictate the next move. So if we get a bounce and then get to the top band and then break it to the upside, that of course would clearly get us to a new all-time high. Let's have a look at commodities, starting with oil. The green resistance is holding so far. It looked like it was breaking 1, 2, 3, the 4th touch, but it still couldn't, follow through with the breakout. But I believe eventually it's going to take out that resistance and get to at least the golden potential resistance. Clearly, the laws of this blue support and the break out of the red perfect bull flag have been very bullish, and a bull flag, when it breaks to the upside, it targets a new high, and that's the level. The level is a minimum, so the target is a minimum of, what was that, 66, 67, I think. And natgas, let's see what natgas is doing on the weekly. Sorry about the mess here, 1 second. This is the daily chart, okay? And you can see here the golden channel is very much in control, okay? And its top band is going to get tested very soon. It will be around 308, okay? 3080. And there is a small gap here at 3080. And if it does hold, then the golden channel will still be in control, and we will be having another dive. So let's have a look at what we have on the a bit more shorter term. You can see the blue broken resistance is going to be back tested at 308 as well, and if it of course stays within the red channel, and then later on break the red channel coming down all the way and break the golden support, which already has 3 touches. So that is the plan. And clearly I think 2 weeks ago I had said the break of the green channel, which was a bull flag, and its breakout would cause some more upside, and that's exactly what's happening on natgas. But I'm still bearish because of this mega golden downtrend that I just showed. The gold is a big question mark on the short term. The test on the red 1, 2, 3, and the bounce and the break out of the golden declining channel. You can see here 1, 2, 3, and the fourth one broke it and back tested it. Later on, the blue channel formed. That's just like a rectangular channel formed. Of course, it was a kind of a potential bear flag, but finally it decided to break the bear flag to the upside, which is a failure of a bear flag, and which also caused a nice rally. So now what we had this last week is a back test of the broken blue channel, and the golden channel is a bull flag. Clearly there was a damage on its bottom band, but it basically back tested and filled some liquidity gaps from this breakout. So it basically tested that, and now this small black bull flag, this tiny little bull flag, if it's broken to the upside, then we will get to the golden top band and possibly break everything to the upside and get to 1800, 1820 easily. So we are holding the 1760 long. I had closed already around here after seeing the green channels break. Half of it, I closed half of it, and then now I'm running the rest. So that's a comfortable position. I can't take a loss there because of scaling out. Here, the silver, this here is a very kind of, it's not a very clear picture, but if this red channel is a bull flag, and that it certainly seems so right now, its breakout will probably cause a nice push, okay, a nice push all the way here, maybe pull back and then even break to the upside. But clearly if the golden bottom band breaks first, then we may see, just a second, so we may see a dive, and the purple bottom band is still a possibility. I'm not saying a probability, and then from there on the purple top band would be next. But we will have to wait and see what this red channel, how this red bull flag will be resolved, or the golden rising channel will be resolved. So this is quite a curious case for silver. Let's have a look at forex pairs now. Euro has pushed pretty good following the break of this black wedge, which is why we bought at 118, I think 118.13 or something. Can't remember the exact number, and we closed half of it, and I'm tempted to stay long as this green support and the potential blue channel holds. But if it does, if they don't and the golden support also breaks, then I suspect there may be one more dive, and I of course clearly wouldn't want that, but it is what it is. So I'm still, like, my long-term targets over the next few months is 125 plus. I reckon if this channel holds, then we'll push and even reach to 125, 127, all the way to the golden top band. Cable, this pound sterling, has had reversed at the red resistance. So that was the resistance I shared with the subscribers exactly where it reversed just last week, and now the black resistance is holding, and that black resistance, I believe, is going to be broken at the next touch. Meanwhile, the purple bear flag is broken to the downside. So this purple bear flag, you can see here 2 touches at the top, 2 touches at the bottom. I would want to see a bounce off the blue bottom band at 137.50. That's the level, 137.50, and then really push higher and then smash the green long-term resistance. I'm not going to show that one, but it's a very, very accurate resistance. And if it's gone, and if it gets taken out, I'm expecting a run to 150 fairly quickly. And Aussie dollar here, the red bear flag has been broken, but the green bull flag has formed. So if we see a bounce and get to the blue bottom band, and we see a bounce to break the green top band, then I suspect 0.8, 0.8, 0.8 to 0.83 are the levels to target, even 0.85. US dollar Japanese yen is the only bullish US dollar chart. I mean, it could be a very long-term one. That is if the red top band is broken. So if it gets to the red top band again and then sells off to break the green support, then of course it will look again quite bearish. However, considering that this blue resistance has been broken and broken again, I'm going to delete this one. That is completely invalidated now. The red channel and the red top band is what matters here. Clearly, it may be a huge bull flag with the post of the flag this year, this rally in 2016, a very long-term consolidation channel. Yeah, it even includes the crash of COVID-19. You can see here, and then if it really breaks, then I would say the red top band. If the red top band really breaks, then I would say there is huge upside. 120, 125. Those are the long-term targets. But it remains to be seen. And US dollar index has just recently broke the blue resistance to the upside, but it didn't touch the golden support. So maybe we see another comeback and then bounce again. But it's looking at you can see here, I shared this with you, the golden resistance and the red. So that was the level where it started coming down. And to me, it has to break. So this here is the XY long-term logarithmic chart. That's what I do. The green bottom band, okay, the green bottom band. So the green top band has 3 touches almost. And the green bottom band is, if it gets there, then the blue bottom band may hold, and we may see another big rally by US dollar. So we will have to wait and see what happens when it gets there and if it gets there. So far, it is quite bearish to me. That's it. Hope it helps, and have a good rest of the weekend. I'm Burak from Trading Channels. You can check it out at tradingchannels.uk. I also I repeat this video every evening to subscribers, so it's not only once a week, it's every evening. And there's also a package for individual stocks, which runs also on Twitter. All right, take care, guys. Bye.